laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to $5.99, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Gerangelo Seath J, and Trey Yasavage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn! Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krawiec, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krawiec. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a one of one, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor one of one. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball one of one. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. Folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey 1. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro. This kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends. You got to love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99, going to Dr. A. Aaron?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from JunkWaxVintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to JunkWaxVintage.
Fri-YAY morning. Hey, Fri-YAY morning. Hey, Fri-YAY morning. That whoa, whoa. Fri-YAY morning. That whoa, whoa.
Fri-YAY no Hawaii. It's Friday morning, the legends are back. The chat's fired up and the vibe's on track. Dalen's grin shines under those lights. Mrs. Junkwax keeps the stacks so bright. We're ripping packs and cracking backs, pulling fire and dropping facts. Grab your coffee, grab your crew. It's Fri-YAY morning, JWV with you. Fri-YAY morning, yeah, Fri-YAY morning, JWV with you. Yeah, Fri-YAY morning, JWV with you. Boxes all ready, the music's loud. Another good day with this hobby crowd. Dalen's telling stories, the chat chimes in. We're starting this Friday with a win.
Spicy waters chill, the hits look sweet. Mrs. Junkwax's pace can't be beat.
So hop on in JunkWaxVintage.com, where every rip feels
Like a song.
yeah, yeah. Friday mornings here again. Laughs and hits from start to end. Legend smiling, energy high. JWV's live. Let's fly. Yeah, Friday mornings rolling strong at JWV and JunkWaxVintage.com.
Well, top of the Fri-YAY morning to you, my dear friends. Hi, how we doing? I missed you all so darn much over the last few hours. Folks, we had an absolutely spectacular Thick with Four C's and Thankful Thursday, and we are taking that energy right into today, folks. Thank you for being here this morning. Good morning, Jake from State Farm. Good morning, Ray. What's up there, Mr. Tanaka? Mrs. Junkwax gracing us with her presence over here. Good to see you, my love. Mr. Esposito. Good morning to our awesome Arizonan. Good morning, Brian Smith. Good morning, Mr. Prairie Dog, also known as Jared. Mr. Whiting. Brochacho. Buenos dias, Jeff Rotel. Good to see you, my brother. As always, it is wonderful to see each and every one of you. What's up, Johnny Solo? Top of the morning to you, D. Great to see you this morning, my friend, and thank you so much for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. So just a heads up, D, you did snag a couple of spots in Razzies. So I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page, my friend. That's all. I do appreciate very, very much your very first purchase from JWV.com. Thank you, buddy, and I hope it's the first of many. Good morning, Mr. Ward, and good morning to my fellow veteran, Bryant. What's up, Sarge? Hope we're having a wonderful morning there, my brother. So D, that's exactly what I was hoping, my man. So, or wondering, I should say. So a Razzie, my friend, is whenever we have a break that has just a few spots left, basically what we do is we make a break within a break, okay? So what you have done is you purchased an opportunity to get those letters, because if you see, those prices are ridiculously low, right? For over, I think it's over $1,300 worth of product in that one. So you saw the spots are like $8. So that is why those prices are so low, because basically what we do is we take those last spots and we split each spot over 10 spots, and then we run a moose race to find out who wins. So you will be in both of those moose races, my friend. Does that make sense? And of course, if that is not what you're aiming for, we're happy to refund you if you want. So no hard feelings either way, my man. I don't want anybody getting in anything they don't wish to. D, no, not yet, my friend. Not yet. So, Mrs. Junkwax, can I have the UFC break sheet, please? Happy to explain to you, D. No problem. All right. So, if you see right here, we have the letter B. The letters E and F are together. The letters G and H are together. The letters U, V, W, Y, and Z are all together. The letter T is solo, and the letter R is solo. Okay? Those were the last letters that we had remaining. So, what we've done is for the letter E and F, just for those letters, we made a break within a break. Okay. So, and that is what you purchase spots in. So we're going to take all 10 of those spots that people purchase for like $8 a spot. And then we're going to run a moose race, and it's a randomizer basically. And we're going to find out who wins that letter. So there is a chance that you can buy into that and not win. Does that make sense? I always want to be as transparent as possible there, D. So it's kind of like a little mini break within a break. Hey, it is my pleasure, D. You got it, brother. And thank you. And shout out to Niagara Falls. Great to have you, my man. Happy Fri-YAY. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if it is your very first time tuning in to this ugly mug, it is damn good to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and I am fired up to be here with you this morning, my dear friends. If it is your first time here with us, please remember that we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms this morning. You can find us here on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, or Facebook, and of course, over here on TikTok. You are very welcome, my man, from Santiago. Shout out to Santiago. I am right here in Austin, Texas. Mr. Ken Snyder, I love it, my brother. Good to see you, my fellow bull rider. How we doing this morning, my man? Hope you engage. Had a wonderful Thursday. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Mr. Invader Zim, good morning, Alex. Great to see our car salesman brother this morning. Mr. Jason Hawkins, top of the morning to you, pal. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you as well, Mr. J Hawk. All right, folks. D over here on TikTok asks, excuse me. Woo! It's Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Do the letters have to do with the last name of the fighter? No. So it is first letter of first name, my friend. That is how we do it. First letter of first name. And if you need a little bit of help on that one, D, there is a very specific checklist. If you go to Cardsmith's checklist, that is the one you're looking for. Because typically what you can do with all the UFC products, you can actually separate it by team. There's a team button. So if you were looking at a sports break, you would break out all the individual athletes by team. Well, obviously there's no teams in the UFC, right? So if you put the team button, it automatically separates in an automatic alphabetical order for you by first letter of first name. So you can see what fighters are under what letter. So there you go. Mr. Leighton Hobbs, it has been a while, my man. What's up, brother? Great to see you this morning. Mr. Victor Lopez, top of the morning to you, hermano. I love it. There you go, Ken. Shout out to the rodeo wagon, my man. That is a very cool setup you have there, by the way, buddy. Our buddy Ken has got a vehicle that he's changed into a bed in the back, and it's very, very neat. I wish I would have had something like that when I was on the road. Going and a blowing and heading down the road, trying to make a living rodeoing. All right, my dear friends, speaking of music, let's get some music happening. Rest in peace to the late, great Chris Ledoux. I love the positivity. Thank you, Leighton Hobbs. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday thus far. And if by some act of the universe you are not, I sincerely hope we can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes. Good morning to my second favorite J-Rod. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. Buenos dias, oso Ruiz. Que bueno verte. Tu sabes way. Si mames way. Mr. Hawkins says vitamin C, Dalen. Say what? Hey, no worries. It's all good. I see it. Good morning, Brian Smith. Good morning, Kevin O'Brien. Congratulations on the win last night, by the way, there, Kev. He won our Hype Train giveaway. D asks over here on TikTok, when do you do the Razzy? So as soon as we fill the last spots, that is when we will do those Razzies, my friend, and we're almost there. I think we're down to like 3 spots left. So if we can finish that one bad boy off this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bust into 4 beautiful boxes of UFC, and I could not be more excited to do it. Oh, Mr. Hawkins, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, brother. You're probably right. You could probably use some vitamin C. Or some Fisherman's Friend. That's what I used to use back in the day. Mr. Ken Snyder, making the switch to Twitch. I love it so much. Thank you, Ken. Need to get my hands on some of that Leaf PBR. Oh, my brother. I would absolutely love to. Excuse me. I have never actually busted into rodeo or bull riding cards here on the channel. That would be absolutely amazing, my man. Threaten me with a good time. I do see that they make that, though. And now that I know we have somebody in here that's into that besides myself, maybe I could pick up a box. Alrighty. Mr. Victor Lopez says, tonight's show is going to be the best seller on eBay. My man, I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate that so much, Victor Lopez. Thank you, you big sweetie. He is absolutely correct, though. So we will be on eBay Live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. From the bottom of my heart, I sincerely hope you can all join us because we have an absolute blast over there on eBay Live. What's up there, Mr. Stick? Excellent to see you back, my man. Another OG of the family coming back around again. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All right, my dear friends, you know what we must do. We got to start this show the best way we know how on this fantastic Friday morning. Let's bust into some of that nectar of life, some of that spicy water. I love it, Brian Smith. Thank you. My man. Cheers, folks. Roast. Pinkies up, because we fancy. So good. So good. So good. I got you. Shout out to James Brown this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we busted into that spicy water, and it is extra spicy on this fantastic Fri-YAY. Let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax, and then we do have a beautiful family rip. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Some select foosball, I think, this morning. Let me double check myself. Correct. 2024 Panini Select Football. Muchísimas gracias, Tio Smitty. But first, you know what we must do. They don't call me JunkWaxVintage for nothing. And Legends, we are almost up to 5,000 likes already, and we've only been here for a few minutes. You absolutely rock my face off. Thank you. Last night, folks, by the way, we made it up to almost 170,000 likes last night. Damn. D says, so it'll fill within the day. I am hoping that it fills this morning, like during the show. We only have like 3 spots left, so it would be absolutely amazing if we could knock that one out this morning. Oh, D, you're at Ross right now. Well, I hope you find something at a discounted rate there, my friend. Gotta love some Ross. I am hoping that it fills this morning. We shall see. Anything that doesn't fill this morning, we will be busting Tuesday morning, because our next show in this capacity on all 5 platforms will be next Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. The next 2 shows after this morning's show will be on eBay Live only. So tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will see you on eBay Live. All right, we start out with an old Donnie Hill for the White Sox. Senor Ruiz, gracias para la TikTok. Mr. Jefferson for the Santiagans. Donnie Baseball with that luscious lip curtain. Gracias, Oscar. Que bueno verte, hermano. El Guapito. Greg Booker. Pascual Perez. More curls than Jerry's Got Girls. That is Melito's brother for those now defunct Expos. Tom Brunansky. Shout out to Jeff Rotel and the St. Lunatics. D. Wayne Murphy for the Motor City Kitties. Got a little promo. How cool would it be if I could find one of those sweaters now? Yes, please. Oh, hell yeah. My dear friends, I believe this is a good omen for the morning. My friend D from Niagara Falls. I appreciate you being here so much. Thank you. And I'm hoping to bust that one out this morning. So D, if we end up doing the UFC break, you can go back and watch the replay on YouTube. Okay? So if you go to YouTube and type in JunkWaxVintage, all one word, should pop right up for you, pal. D says, do you notify the winners or like what cards they get when they do? I wish that I could reach out to each person, D. That is a wonderful thought. I cannot reach out to every single person to let them know what they got in a break. But you are more than welcome to go back and watch that replay, my man. So we have the replay on 4 different platforms. You can watch the replay on Twitch. You can watch the replay on Kick. You can watch the replay on Facebook. And you can also watch that replay on the YouTube. So if you miss it, that is your best bet there, D. DJP says the UFC is sold out. So I know that break itself is showing it's sold out, but there's still Razzies up there. And it looks like we still have 4 spots left in the G and H Razzie, and we have 5 spots left in the E and F Razzie. So technically we have 9 spots left. And then we are ripping that bad boy down, and I am stoked to do so. There you go. Thank you very much, J-Rod, for putting that helpful information in the chat over here on the Twitch. And for some reason, it looks like it's being doubled. That is bizarre. I'll have to check that out after the show. All right, we got old Jeff Parrott. A call! Andy Allenson, a little double A. Shout out to the 82nd Airborne. Dave Martinez for the Expos. Daryl Hamilton for Milwaukee. Alexander Hamilton. Mr. Steal Yo Girl, Tom Hankey. Mr. Spokane's finest, rest in peace to the legend, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Folks, we found Sandberg and Nolan Ryan in the same pack this morning. Hell yeah. And last but not least, another Mr. Steal Yo Girl, Rance Mullenix, for those Toronto talented Blue Jays. Excellent. Hate to see you go, baby. Love to watch you leave. Have fun. Alrighty, that's right, Ken Snyder. So nice it posted twice. Let me pull that Noli to the side. And we good to go. All right. Mr. Showtime Philly, top of the morning to you, my brother. Sarge, Mr. Bryant, cannot thank you enough for those beautiful TikTok gifts this morning, my good sir. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. That's right, Jason Hawkins. Save some for the rest of us, Rance Mullenix, you hog. Good morning, Mr. Saltzgiver. Jason with an E. How you doing, pal? My gorgeous Georgian. Georgia. All right, let me refresh that shop real quick. Do we have T.O. Smitty in the house? Uncle Smitty. Oh, and Kevin O'Brien. Thank you so much for snagging a spot in that UFC. Sincerely appreciate that, my brother, getting us a little closer. And then Mr. Hoekstra, Jeff, my marvelous Michigander, taking a couple of break spots this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Hoekstra. Are you here, Jeff? If so, I want to give you a proper shout out. Mr. Hawkins, we do have a strong Jason population. You're absolutely right. We have, I think, 4 or 5 different Trevors. We have several Jasons. We have a lot of Chris's. Yep, that's a fact. So as we grow, we are getting a healthy population of some of those more common names, we shall say. It does not look like we have an Uncle Smitty in the house, gosh dang it, but he might be working. He might be a little ocupado this morning. He might just not be next to his phone. So we are going to go ahead and bust into that select box real quick. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I need to grab that box real quick. I will be right back. Oh, yeah. And Jared, yes, sir, we're going to open that 6 packs of Topps Chrome Hobby for you as well this morning, my brother. You know it. You know it. And actually, we're going to do those first. And Mr. Legacy, what's up, Dennis? I am very sorry to hear that, my good man. There is nothing that I can say that's going to make that any better. But I hope we can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes this morning, my brother. It is the circle of life, and sometimes it sucketh. I am so sorry you're having to experience that this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Dennis. Cheers, buddy. All right, allow me a couple more shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm going to grab those beautiful packs for our buddy Jared. I will be right back. Have him right here for you, Mr. Whiting. And thank you very much for being our first beautiful family rip of the morning. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy. Good, sir. Oh, and you know what? We got to pull that pack number 4 to the side. Thank you, Jason Hawkins. Thank you, Jared. Again, Dennis, we love you, pal. Thank you for being here this morning. You were in the right place for that daily dose of positivity. And we're all here for you, my man. So if you need any shoulders, we got your back, buddy. We're here for you when times are good, and we're here for you when times are bad also. You know what I mean? We got your back. Literally. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Hoekstra? Great to see you this morning, Jeff. I saw that, brother. Thank you so much for utilizing the shop. I sincerely hope it is the first of many. How are we doing this morning there, Jeff? The hulking Hoekstra. All right. Good luck, Jared. Mr. Whiting. And we start off with a Davis Schneider with that luscious lip curtain for Toronto. Mr. and Mrs. Flaherty's boy, Jack Flaherty. I love the positivity. Thank you, Jeff. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Thank you again. Mr. Key Brian Hayes for the Pirates. And I'm going to lock in those break spots right after this rip, Mr. Hoekstra. Ezekiel Tovar for Mr. Brian Smith's Colorado Rockies. Everson Pajeda for the X-Fractor. Yankees. Excuse me. How about a little Jackson Merrill? X-Fractor rookie for the San Diegans. Josh Fish, good morning, my pal. Isaiah Campbell. Shout out to the Super Stroopers and my buddy Mr. Tim Wood that was here last night. Shout out to Timbo. The Bienvenidos a Miami Marlins. Jacob Amaya. Hey, Josh. What's up, pal? Little MJ Melendez for Kansas City. Shout out to our buddy Mr. Alan White. Juan Soto for the Pinstripes. Matty Ice, Refractor for the Braves. Mr. Lopez from the X-Fractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. Some Sammy Kershaw for those Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Kobaugh. Alex Kirilloff for Minnesota. Byron Buxton, back-to-back Minnesotans. A Rosarena, my dear friends, my family. Can I ask you to do me a solid on this fantastic Friday morning? Can you hit that chat with those Rosarenas? Good morning, Haley. Excellent to see you this morning, Weird Shizzle. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friend. Excellent to have you back. That's right, Jason Hawkins. Yes, you do. Thank you, Victor Lopez. How about a Jose Ramirez for the Guardians? Dane Myers. Shout out to Dane Yurchich over here on the TikTok. Good morning, Miss Haley. Great to see you this morning, my friend. Victor Lopez, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy, Chris Murphy, for the Bo Sox. My PC, some Jazz of the Chisholm. 1/3 of the Brothers Naylor. And we have an O'Doyle Rules, numbered to 150 for the Colorado Rockies on a blue Ray Wave. Not too shabby. Sleeving that one up for you, Mr. Jared. Samad Taylor for the Kansas City Royals, rookie X-Fractor. Lucan Baker for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. You nailed it. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jeffro. Lucky Luciano. Mr. Schwarber for the Fightin' Phillies. Balake Snell for the Gigantes. Shout out to Tuna and our family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson. Julio Rodriguez on the Strokes Refractor Parallel insert. That is beautiful. Sleeving that one up for you, my man. Little Colton Cowser on the X-Fractor for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. And Jared Triolo for the Pirates. Last but not least, thank you so much, Brian Smith. Hey, you made it, my man. And I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. All right, legends. That is the end of your base packs there, Jared. We got a few sleevers out of that one. Your Jackson Merrill X-Fractor rookie. That magnificent Julio Strokes. For those of you that don't know, Julio Rodriguez is my #1 active player PC. Miss Haley over here on TikTok says, I'll see you tonight as well on the eBay Live. Oh, my homie, I am looking forward to it. Thank you. That means more to me than you will ever know. Much appreciated. We are going to have an absolute blast tonight on eBay Live, my dear friends. You already know. And I was actually going through last night after the show. I was going through some of the stuff that we have. My dear friends, we have some seriously amazing stuff. And there is hundreds of them. We are going to have an absolutely spectacular Fri-YAY Night Lights tonight over there on eBay Live. And I'm telling you, folks, if you were not there, you might regret it. Oh, hell yeah. Haley says, I'm really looking forward to the chance to try and win that Drake May auto. Yes. We're going to auction that bad boy off. Stoked for that one, too. We actually have quite a few Drake May cards in there also. I think we're up to like 15, maybe, somewhere in there. We have some Caleb Williams. We got Bo Nix. We have Drake May. We have CJ Stroud autographs. We have all kinds of cool stuff that we will be auctioning off tonight. And possibly even a Josh Jacobs downtown. That will either go tonight or tomorrow night, that downtown. I'll tell you that.
One day on, one to go.
The last pack magic, Mr. Whiting. Good luck, brother. And next we have Uncle Smitty with some foosball. And we start off with old Herbie Hancock's brother, Emerson, for my Seattle Mariners. Sal and his free licks for the Brew Crew. Jorge Soler for the Gigantes. Danny Rendon's cousin, Anthony. Shout out to our Colorado cousin. The Meckler, old Mustache Meckler for the Gigantes. And that is an Aqua Refractor, numbered to 199. Beautiful. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you, pal, because it is his rookie card. And last but not least, Encarnacion Shout out to Nacho Libre Encarnacion Strand for WKRP, finishing off your pack number 4. Mr. Jared, one more time, my man. Thank you for being our very first family rip of the morning. Corey Bader, my roller derby rad brother. Good to see you this morning, good buddy. My favorite dubious tree. Ah, very nice, Haley. She says, I'm in it for the Patriot autos and memorabilia. Well, we do have some Patriot stuff in there. Excited to show you tonight, homie. All right, congratulations again there, Jared. It's true, Mrs. Junkwax. It's true. It's true. Let me put those in your pile, my good man. One more time, my brother. Thank you again, Senior Jared. Senior Jared. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, folks. Roast. That's right, Corey Bader. Correct. If you were not here last night, my friends, by the way, you should probably go back and watch that replay. I think we found 5 one-of-ones last night. One of them was a Super Fractor one-of-one Tatis out of Topps Update. An amazing evening last night, my friends. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I am totally convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, and the positive energy from all of you is what helps us find those huge hits like that. And that positive energy was a flowing last night, ladies and gentlemen. We had a beautiful hype train. Congratulations to my brother, Mr. Kevin O'Brien. We found several one-of-ones last night. Haley, have an absolutely fantastic remainder of your Fri-YAY, homie, and we will see you later. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my favorite weird shizzle. Cheers, homie. Thank you again for starting the morning the right way, Haley. I'm going back for another. Alrighty then. Mr. Dennis Legacy says, is your headache gone? Hope you're feeling better, Dalen. It is. Thank baby Jesus. It was lingering just a tad still last night, but I got through it, and I'm feeling back to 105%, my man. I appreciate you asking. Thank you. You know, I will be totally transparent. I think it's my fault. I totally blame it on myself. I have learned that no matter what I think I can do, I need sleep. So my brain, my leftover army lizard brain, tells me that I can just go on 2 or 3 hours of sleep, because I used to do that often when I was a young man. Well, nowadays I try that sometimes, and I try to do like anything less than about 5 hours, and I wake up with a giant headache. It's pretty much like clockwork. So I'm learning, gosh dang it, as I'm growing up a little bit. Boo. Boo to aging. All right, my dear friends, I will get off my aging soapbox. Do we have Uncle Smitty in the house? Brian Smith, yes, sleep is very important. You're right, buddy. I do not protect that as much as I probably should. J Rod says, are we having a show Thanksgiving? Yes, we are. So we will have a show on Thanksgiving morning. We are still, jury's still out on whether we're going to have a Thanksgiving evening show. But if we do, I will let you know. It'll probably be slightly late. So we might start at like 8:30, maybe even 9 o'clock if we do Thanksgiving evening. But I'm not certain whether we're going to do Thanksgiving evening or not. We're actually hosting. So my whole family's coming over, and I want to make sure that, I dedicate the time to my family that we need to, right? Absolutely right, Corey Bader. Correct. You are spot on, my man. Yep, and they drilled that into me good. I got it real good. Good morning, Mr. Roger Pomerlow. Top of the morning to you, Raj. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. How are we? All right. Do we have an Uncle Smitty in the house? Yay. We're moving on to some select foosball. And then we're going to lock in. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting on Uncle Smitty, let's lock in some break spots. I appreciate you all bearing with me for just a moment. Hey, Mrs. Junkwax, if you're still in here, my love, we could use some new Sharpies. If you want to order some of those from Amazon, that would be magnificent. Mr. Brian Smith says, first Thanksgiving in the new house. That'll be fun. You are absolutely right, my brother. Correct. Absolutely right. Again there, Ken Snyder. Get out of my head, my man. Absolutely right. My knees and my back from jumping out of airplanes and riding bulls and many years of martial arts and jiu-jitsu and racing BMX. My body hates me, pretty much. But, plenty of time to sleep when I die. I love the positivity, Roger. Thank you, my brother. Great to see you this morning, my good man. All right, allow me just a moment here, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get caught up a little bit. So we have our 2025 Score Football Mega Box break. My Sharpie's dying on me, gosh dang it. We will adapt and overcome. It's only $8 a spot on that Score Football. It is 2 mega boxes. I think we're looking at like 300 cards total, something like that. And let's get Mr. Hoekstra logged in here. Jeff, taking spot number 4. Thank you again, Jeff, for your very first break spots here in the family, my brother. That's right, Jeff Hoekstra. That's right. Rest in peace to Lane Frost. Absolutely right, my good man. So I used to ride bulls for a living for many years. That was my job. Oh my gosh. I just put the wrong title on this break. Way to go, Dalen. We have the Score NFL Mega Box break. I am a totally silly goose. Mrs. Junkwax, if you could come up here and help me for just a moment, my love. That would be magnificent, because I just totally screwed that up. But this one is the Topps Holiday 2025. That is also 2 mega boxes, and that is just $10 a spot. Any of those breaks that we fill this morning, we will bust this morning. There we go. And Mr. Hoekstra snags spot number 1. Thank you again, Jeff. I sincerely hope I can find you something juicy on your very first break with us, my good man. So, honey, I don't know what break that is supposed to be, but you want to just white out the heck out of that one. I am so sorry, because I realize we have the Score Mega Box break right here. And Jeff Hoekstra probably does not have spot number 4 in that one, because he has number 4 in the Score Football. So I'm going to lock him in right here. I love you, honey. Thank you so much. Shout out to the best CEO this side of the Pecos. Alrighty. What's up, Tuna? Great to see you this morning, my brother. Mr. Dennis Legacy says, I just bought 3 spots in that Score box break. I appreciate that, Dennis. Thank you, pal. And Jared did as well. Thank you, Mr. Whiting. That's right, Jared. I feel that way too, brother. When I wake up in the morning and I hop out of bed, it kind of sounds like Rice Krispie treats. I am so with you. Alrighty. I think we are moving on here. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jeff Hoekstra. Thank you, Ryan Bruns. Thank you, Dennis Legacy. And Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist and my brother from another mother. One of the oldest of OGs of the entire family. Just snuck down 3 spots in those UFC Razzies. Cannot thank you enough, Rob Richardson, getting us a little bit closer. So, folks, we have 1 spot left in the G&H, and we have 5 spots left in the E&F. We are 6 spots away from busting into all 4 of those UFC boxes. Starting to get some goosebumps. Good morning, Mr. Tomas Fredrickson, my Norwegian brother. Hope we are doing well this morning, my good man. All right. I hope Uncle Smitty is listening. I hope he's watching. Buena suerte, Tío Smitty. Vámonos. See if we can't find another 1 of 1. So congratulations to Miss Rachel, who also found a 1 of 1 in the UFC boxes last night. That was incredible. Empty box there, Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. There you go, Brian Smith. Thank you, my man. He's here in spirit, right? Pack number 4 to the side. Let's go. Mr. Hoekstra says, I think I just closed the football break. Really? We will double check. I appreciate you, Jeff Hoekstra. Thank you, pal. Mrs. Junkwax is on it. It does look like the second round of 2025 Score Football is closed. Correctamundo. Hey, no worries, Jeff. I appreciate you, my man. We've got you covered. So what we'll do is we'll finish up this rip for Uncle Smitty, and then I think it will be break time. Mrs. Junkwax is working on it as we speak. All right, we have Mr. Joe Alt for the Spectacular Sandiagans. Good morning, Glenn Poling. Joey B. And we actually have quite a few Joe Burrows that we will be auctioning off tonight and tomorrow night as well. Old Cam Little, kicker extraordinaire. Andre Reed. Nice one. Shout out to Melody's Buffalo Bills on the club level. CJ Stroud on the numbers. Again, we do have a whole bunch of CJ Stroud will be auctioning off tonight as well. Gabriel Davis, Braden Fisk, Theo Johnson, rookie for the Gigantes of football. Good to see you this morning, Glenn. Glenn! Glenn, Glenn, Glenn! Glenn, Glenn, Glenn! Excellent to see you this morning, Mr. Poling. Mr. Earl Campbell, Texans legend. Favre for the Jets. That's fun. Will Levis from Kentucky on the die cut. Beautiful. My son's PC, Mr. Xavier Worthy, on your shock rookie. Premier level. Howdy ho there, Malik Neighbors. Shout out to our buddy Melody. CJ Stroud, so nice, you got him twice. Good morning, David Whitty from Alabama. Always nice to see you, my dude, man. Hope you are doing well this morning. Another OG of the family. Tyler Guyton. Sam Darnold from Minnesota, now a Seattle Sea Chicken. Good morning, Ryan Fife. Antonio Gibson for the Patriots. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Cody Simons. Shout out to Timbo T-Wood and all the other magnificent massholes. Jair Alexander. Shout out to Jeff Rotel and the Packers. Those shocks are so pretty. Beautiful. Dallas Turner for Minnesota. Calvin Hill for the Lions. N'Kobe Dean. Shout out to Uncle Smitty, his PC'd Eagles. J.J. McCarthy, rookie for the Minnesotans. Beautiful. We also have quite a few JJs that will be auctioning off over there on eBay Live. Shameless plug. Marquise Brown for the Chiefs. Justin Sherbert on the die cut. We have a few Justin Sherberts we'll be auctioning off tonight as well. Curtis Samuel for Melody's Buffalo Bills. On the numbers, shout out to our buddy Mr. Jimmy Nuge, the New Orleans Saints. Chris Olave. Greg Rousseau for Melody's Buffalo Bills. Xavier Legette, the Ragin' Cajun. Always almost showing some midriff. Dak Prescott for Dem Boys. Shout out to Master Alex Wayne. Drew Bledsoe. Back-to-back Cowboys, and shout out to Washington State University. Go Cougs. Tariq Woolen for my Seattle Seahawks. Michael Penix. She touched my Penix, Steve. For the Dirty Birdie Falcons, rookie, former University of Washington Husky. Tyler Lockett, former Seattle Seahawk. Brian Thomas Jr. on the future for the Jags, and another Penix. Finishing off your base packs, Uncle Smitty. Yay.
One down, one to go.
Last pass pack magic for Uncle Smitty. Buena suerte. And my friends, it looks like the G&H Razzy in the UFC is completely sold out. So now we're just looking at a few spots left on the E and F, and we are ripping. We might be doing 2 breaks this morning, my dear friends. Threaten me with a fantastic Friday morning. All right, we got just the tip. Ryman. Kair Elam. Bashanu. Jalen Dalen Kata for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Carson Steely Dan for Kansas City, rookie with those locks of love. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant on the turbocharged I think we actually have a turbocharged Bo Nix slab that will be auctioned off tonight. It is not a PSA slab, though, and it is a Brian Thomas Jr. rookie seeing us out in that box. There you go, Uncle Smitty. I am sorry I missed you this morning, gosh dang it, but I hope he gets to go back and watch that replay. He is an oil man, so he's out there working in the fields this morning. Shout out to Uncle Smitty, one of the oest of OGs of our entire family here. For those of you that don't know, I got to give credit where credit is due. Uncle Smitty was like the third person that ever followed me when I started going live 5 years ago. So he tells the story all the time that he was just swiping, like doom scrolling, and he came across our channel and he heard me say the word Austin, and that made him stop. And now he has become one of my best friends. Pretty damn cool. So he lives right down there in San Antonio. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax have had dinner with him and his wife. I know his children. Him and I have become brothers over the last 5 years. So I love me some Uncle Smitty, and those will be in his next pile. Mr. Devin Clark, good morning, my brother. Speaking of OGs of the family, how you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Mr. Hoekstra, oh, Derek introduced you to me? That's amazing, my man. Shout out to D, my favorite whiteout, my favorite retro gamer. I love that dude. He's another OG of the family. He's been here for a long time. I've even thought about sending him my Nintendo to fix it. Actually, I bought the parts to fix my Nintendo, my 8-bit. I still have the box from 1985 out there in the work area. One of these days I'll have to show you. I still have a it's almost brand new looking, 1985 Nintendo in the box with all the stuff. But it's got like a bad, the pins in the back. So when you go to put a game in it, you have to put another game on top of it and wedge it in there. Give me a hell yeah in the chat for those of you who remember how to do that on the old school NES. So it's got that problem. I purchased the part for it, and I purchased the special screwdriver to fix it, but I just don't have the time to do it, gosh dang it. So I've thought about sending mine to D and having him fix that for me. He did offer, but it is not cheap to send that and have it insured and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? Thank you, Glenn Poling. You know it, brother. Congratulations again, Tuna, by the way, on that super fracture last night, my man. Mr. Ship City Collectibles J says, Dalen, someday I am going to get you to Maine and we're going to go eat the biggest lobster roll in the country on me. Oh, my man, threaten me with a good time. I would love to get some lobster up there in Worcester. So, like I said, my man, there is 3 states and 3 only that I have never set my foot in. It is Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. And I would love to make that all 50. That would be sick. Absolutely right, Jeffro. You nailed it. Rob Richardson, my brother from another mother. Great to see you this morning, family pharmacist. And I think there's 1 Razzy spot left in the UFC, he says. Really? Let's double check. He is absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. We are 1 spot away. We are 1 spot away from ripping it all for those UFC boxes. So it looks like we are doing 2 breaks this morning, folks. Allow me just a moment to refresh that shop. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Why, thank you, Tuna. You and I both, buddy. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax were admiring it this morning. Thank you to Jared Whiting, my Norwegian brother, Mr. Thomas Fredrickson, Mr. Hoekstra, Glenn Poling, Ryan Bruns, Dennis Legacy, Rob Richardson, Jared Whiting, and Kevin O'Brien. Sincerely appreciate you utilizing the shop this morning, legends. Thank you so damn much. And our buddy D, that is from Niagara Falls, our newest member of the family over here. Tattoo Gary, what's up this morning, my brother? Hope you're having a wonderful Fri-YAY. Thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We need to bust into a score football break first, and then we're going to bust into some Razzies before we bust into the UFC. Sound good? Two 2025 Score Football Mega Boxes. Mr. Tuna says, how does the card look? You think I get a good grade? That is a great question, my man. I'd have to do a little bit further research on that to answer that question, but I think so. I think it looks pretty decent. It looked pretty decently centered when I looked at it with the naked eye. Yeah, absolutely. If that was my card, brother, I would absolutely submit that. No question. It would be going to PSA. Because even if it comes back a 9, it's still a 1 of 1, right? And I think that's probably your worst case scenario is it could come back a 9 because I think the card looks pretty damn good. So even if it came back, I mean, absolute worst case scenario, there's something that we didn't see and it comes back an 8, it's still a 1 of 1 superfractor, right? So at that point, it's more about protecting the card. The grade kind of doesn't matter as much. I mean, obviously, if it comes back a 10, that will elevate the price. But if it grades like an 8 or a 9, I don't think it would lower the price that much. You know what I mean? Especially if you find the right buyer on that. Find a Tatis collector. Mr. Fenstermacher, excellent to see you this morning, Brandonio. How are you, my man? Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. Happy Friday, my dude. Shout out to you and Tattoo Gary. Cheers, gentlemen. Barost. And Johnny Utah, my brother from another mother. Good morning, buddy. Excellent to see another bodacious Brandonio. What's up, dude? He says, Buenos dias from a rainy Las Vegas. That's right, I forgot you're there for the F1, you lucky ducky. One of these days, you and I are both going to do that together. Jeff Hoekstra says, Utah, get me too. I love the reference. Thank you, my man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we must do. We got to randomize this bad boy and find out who gets what. Shout out to our buddy Rachel, who also pulled a 1 of 1 last night with us in the UFC box. 2022 Select UFC pulled a 1 of 1 Black Finite Piotr Jan. Whew. What a night last night, my dear friends. Again, if you have time later today, I invite you to go back and watch that replay. It was a special night last night. Oh, hell yeah. How about 10 the hard way? My dear friends, we found a holy noly in the pack this morning, the Junk Wax. We just rolled 2 5s. I think today is going to be an absolutely fantastic Fri-YAY, and I think this is a wonderful omen. 10 it is. Let me make sure I have some foosball teams in here. We do not. We have hockey in there. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There we go. All right, all right. Good morning, Miss Melody. Excellent to see Ms. Moderator Extraordinaire Melly P this morning. How are you, my homie? Huzzah. Hope you and Lydia are having a wonderful Fri-YAY. And I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, myself and Mrs. Junkwax, hope that we get to see you tonight on eBay Live. All right, homies. We're randomizing this 10 times. Best of luck to each and every one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you have it. Brandon, you're going to go to the awesome card shop today, my man. I love it. Kind of bums me out they don't have my sticker up in there anymore. Ooh, they took it down. I'm sure they just made room for other stickers. But I love me some awesome card shop. Good people there. Yeah, maybe we need to send them a better sticker. We do have those, it's true. Mrs. Junkwax, thanks to you, CEO. Good morning, Meanie Brad Greeny. Brandonio, I love it. Thank you, pal. I hope you have a wonderful time in Vegas today, my brother. You know, it's just not the same unless I'm there with you. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, Mrs. Junkwax says we need another Vegas trip sometime soon. Good morning, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny. How are you, my Bradley? Hope you're doing well this morning, my good man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my favorite Greeny energy. You know, folks, I have said many, many times that I have never thought about an individual person and like realized that they are not showing up to the show like they used to. I have said that many, many times. I have to go back on that a little bit. For the first time ever, I find myself missing our buddy Dutchie. He was here every single morning. Where is that fella? I miss our Dutchie. But I always know that life comes first, not throwing any shade. But it's just kind of not the same without our buddy Dutchie, right? I love the warm welcome. Thank you, Jeffro. All right, homies. It does not look like we have any trading happening in the chat over here on the Twitch. We are solid on the TikTok as well. Thank you, my TikTokers, for bearing with me for just a couple of minutes here. Brandon Creasy, Mr. Blown Out, Freebird, Mr. Harrington, Jacob Gower. Long time no see, my man. Good to see you, Jake. Mr. Ken Snyder, Ryan Bartley, Oso Ruiz, Glenn Poling, Mr. Hoekstra, and Victor Lopez. Thank you all so damn much for being here this morning. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and flip this back around, and let's get them locked in. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment while I do so. If you need to go grab yourself a fresh beverage, maybe a blankie, now would be the time to do it. All right, Mr. Whiting taking the Chiefs and the Titans. Yessie Hockey, spot number 3, our Seattle Seahawks. Mr. Hoekstra, 4, 5, and 6. Raiders, Patriots, Texans. Ryan Bruins, Lucky Ducky, spot number 7, taking Uncle Smitty's. Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Whiting, spot number 8, 49ers. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Rachel D., who pulled that beautiful 1 of 1 last night, taking the Broncos. Brian Ringer, number 10, the North Kakalaki Panthers. Yessie Hockey, spot number 11, the Colts. Dennis Legacy, 12, 13, 14. Steelers, Jags, and Lions. Mr. Whiting, Jared, 15 and 16, Cowboys and Chargers. We are halfway there, legends. Mr. Hoekstra, 17, 18, 19, Bucks, Bears, and Rams. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Jake Gower. Good to see you this morning, my brother. Happy Fri-YAY, pal. All right, Mr. Hoekstra. 17, 18, 19, Bucks, Bears, Rams. Beats, Bears, and Battlestar Galactica. 21 and 20, Mr. Jared Whiting, Packers and Ravens. Ray Tanaka, spot number 22, taking the Saints. Mrs. Junkwax, do you have my whiteout? Thank you, my love. I am a silly goose. That's better. Mr. Hoekstra, spot number 23, the Commanders there, you lucky ducky. Outstanding, looking for some Jaden Daniels. Maybe a McCaffrey. Mr. Whiting, number 24, Jared, taking down the WKRP and Cincinnati Bengals. Shout out to Boomer Esiason. Mr. Hoekstra, 25 and 26, Cardinals and Jets. Shout out to Mr. Esposito and Melody's PC Jets. There's Dutchie. Is Dutchie here? He is here. What's up, brother? Damn good to see you, my good man. You did have a shout out here, Dutchie, because we miss you, pal. But please understand that I'm not throwing any shade whatsoever. I totally understand that life comes first, my man. But what I was saying, Dutchie, is you've probably heard me say this before. Sometimes we have people that come in and they will apologize because they haven't been to a few shows, right? Of course, I appreciate that. I respect that. But what I typically say, there has never been a time that I actually actively think in my brain about one person and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe this one person has not been here on the show, right? Does that make sense? We're all adults. I understand that we all have things going on. We all got to work. We got families, you know, so you're not going to be here for every show. That's okay. But I found myself thinking of one person, and that was you there, Dutchie. So now I have to go back on everything I've said. So I'm just giving you the most pleasant of a hard time as I can there, Dutchie. It is excellent to see you this morning, my brother. Thank you. And I know we're busy. Like I said, my man, I know we're adults. But I miss you so damn much. Good to see you this morning, Dutchie. Love you right back, you handsome son of a gun. And that was a wonderful video that you made the other day, by the way, pal. Hit me in the field, sir. You should make more videos like that, Dutchie. You're very good at it, by the way. Keep up the good work, pal. All right, we got to move on here. Mr. Billy Casper, number 27, taking Melody's Buffalo Bills. Rude. Just kidding. Mr. Gower says, I blame Black Ops 6. It has consumed me and my son chasing camos. Hey, I know how that goes, my good man. Are you talking about Black Ops 6 or the brand new Black Ops 7? I've actually been playing a little Black Ops 7 myself. I am obsessed with Call of Duty Zombies. I have been for many, many years. Miss Melody, spot number 28, the Falcons. By the way, folks, speaking of the Falcons, we have another Coach Prime Deion Sanders relic that is a PSA graded, and we will be auctioning that off tonight also. I know we've had 2 of those that we've already auctioned off. We have another one that is the same in that series. So whoever got those 2 RPAs, or the 2 relics, I mean, you might want to check tonight's show because we have another one of those going out. All right, Mr. Hoekstra, number 29. Oh, I am so sorry. I just wrote in the wrong team on Melody. Way to go, Dalen. Less talky, more righty. All right, we're going to let that white out dry. Mr. Hoekstra taking the Falcons. Melody has the Dolphins. My apologies. Mr. Whiting, number 30, Minnesota. Glenn Poling, number 31, the Giants. And Mr. Whiting, last but not least, taking the Browns. And I hear that Shadur is actually going to start here pretty soon. That's exciting. I know there's a lot of people out there PCing that young man. Excited to see how he does. All right, my dear friends, my family, if you would do me a solid, take a gander at that list. Let me know if it looks accurate and appropriate. And Mr. Gower, oh, you are playing Black Ops 6. Nice. I played a lot of Black Ops 6 myself, but not as much as now that Black Ops 7's out. He says, is 7 any good? Videos I saw made it look a little cheesy. I think, and I know this might be a hot take for all my Call of Duty brethren out there, I'm going to say it. I think that Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies, specifically Zombies, is the best zombies they have ever made. Hard stop. It is absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you, D. And we are busting into that UFC break right after this football break. So perfect time. There you go, Jared. Good morning, Ray. Great to have you this morning, homie. He says, I can't with the co-op campaign of Black Ops 7. Haven't tried the Zombies yet, though. Zombies is legit. It is so damn good. Oh, Ray. So they actually brought back some of the stuff from Black Ops 2 and 3 into Black Ops 7. Yeah. You gotta check that out. Jeff Rose says, you're speaking Chinese to me right now, right? I know there's some of you out there that have no idea what we're talking about, but for those of you that do, check out Black Ops 7 Zombies. You won't be sorry. All right, legends. We did not run the Razzies yet, D. So we just ended up filling those Razzies. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bust into this football, and then we're going to get into the UFC. And we'll run all the Razzies right before we bust all the boxes. So perfect timing, my man. Good luck to each and every one of you. I see you there, Mrs. Junkwax. Black Ops Zombies is like a whole nother language. I know it. Let alone if we start talking about perks and Easter eggs. Mr. Jacob Gower says, I usually just play multiplayer, but my son is getting me into zombies. Might have to buy 7 with that review. Brother, if you do, I do not think that you will be sorry. It is so damn good. It's amazing. And I've played every single zombies map that has ever been made in Call of Duty. Hundreds of times. So for those of you that don't know, in Call of Duty Zombies, there is these things that they call Easter eggs. Okay? It's basically a quest. So you go in and you have to hold the interact button on certain items around the map, and the item will disappear. That's how you know you got the right thing. Empty box, number 1. There is no direction. They do not direct you how to do that. So you have to go on YouTube, you have to watch some of the other big Call of Duty Zombies YouTubers and find out where those little secrets are. And then you have to chain a lot of those secrets like together. You have to find a whole bunch of parts. You have to assemble certain things. During those times, they will give you what is called a lockdown event, meaning that they'll lock you into a certain area and you have to defend an item from incoming zombies. So there is more to do in the Black Ops 7 Zombies map that's called Ashes of the Dead. There is more to do in that map than I have ever seen in any other Zombies map ever. They put so much good time into that. So I think they did an absolutely wonderful job with Black Ops 7, especially Zombies. Cannot say that enough. But there is a lot of people out there, you know, other content creators that are throwing shade at Black Ops 7 because I think it's clickbait. You get a lot more engagement, unfortunately. It hurts my heart to even say this, and we will not play this game, but you do get more engagement as a content creator if you post negative content, which is so silly to me. But that's the way it works. Rage bait is real. So there's YouTubers out there that will intentionally make a video saying Black Ops 7 sucks. And then they want people to comment, right? Silly. All right, our pack number 4 is off to the side. Little pack number 4 ectomy. Oh, sorry about that, Barry Bonds. All right, moving on. We have got you covered, D. No problemo. I think we actually put that on whatever name was under there. So I think it's under your first name, which you may or may not want me to use. So D, do you want me to change that to DEE instead of SD? Please do, Ray. Please do, my brother. Hey, no worries, Ray. Jeff Rotel. Shout out to Gunther. Tuna says, not a fan of the Easter eggs. My teammates always yell at me. Hey, I know how that goes, buddy. Know how that goes. I have got you covered, D. My pleasure, homie. That's right. That's right. Instead of Sam, my pleasure. Mrs. Junkwax. Razzy. We need to change Samantha's name to DE. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, starting off with a Terrence Turd Ferguson. Janti, TJ Watt, Mr. Joe Thomas on the first ballot for the Browns. You are very welcome, D. Thank you, homie. Lukewarm, good morning. Excellent to see you, my friend. Happy Fri-YAY. Correct. Yep. You and Jeffro said the same thing, my love. Nicely done. George Karloftis on the color match for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mr. Anderson. Jake from State Farm says, Dalen, can you start writing my name as Ship City and just calling me Jay or Jake without the last name while you're on the subject? I like being employed. My man. I am happy to do so, my brother. Sorry, it's just a habit. Just a habit, my friend. But I will just call you Jake from now on, my dude. Sounds good. It would get a little confusing if we write Ship City on the break sheet. But for future reference, folks, I will be completely transparent with you on how we do this. Anything that comes through our website, you can actually change the name. So Tuna, I'm going to use you as an example, if it's okay. So our buddy Tuna would prefer that I did not use his first name. So what he does when he makes an order, he actually orders it under the name Tuna. So whatever name that we see up on our website is typically what we put on the break sheet because we have to make it match, right? When we go back and we do our fulfillment and we're making sure that everything gets sent out to the right person, we have to make the break sheet and the website match. So it does definitely help. If you put in whatever name that you want to use, just go ahead and put that in and we'll make that happen. Yeah, exactly. My mom and my nephew that help us sort cards have to learn who Tuna is, but I appreciate you doing that, Tuna. Thank you, brother. Miss Melody, so I could start using Melly Bean on the website? Yes, technically you can. Absolutely. All right, we got the Cannon, Rich Gannon, Trent Green, Mr. Luvu, Josie Jewell, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, Jacoby Myers for the Raiders. Shout out to Dutchie, Jamar Chase, Jaleel McLaughlin. Shout out to Urkel, Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell. We have a Devontae Adams for Melody's Jets. Shout out to AA Ron. Throwbacks, JSN for my Seattle Seahawks. That one goes to Mr. Yessie Hockey. Beautiful. Garrett and the Jets. Rest in, or I should say, shout out to Sir Elton John. He's not gone yet. Austin Eckler. Mr. Lineson says, shall you not do eBay Live today? We are doing eBay Live today, my brother. Absolutely. We will be on eBay Live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to have you over there, my Swedish chef. Devontae Smith, Mikey Evans, Mr. Jerome Ford for the Browns, that ninja Denzel, Ward, shout out to Rashid, Tyrone Tracy, Junior. I see you, Jeff Rotel. Mr. Chase Brown for the Bagels, Malik Hooker, the only hooker that Mrs. Junkwax is okay with me putting my hands on. Go Cougs, Drew Bledsoe. That's right, Jason Hawkins. Sorry, Elton John. Johnny Stewart. Cameron Williams from right here in Austin, Texas. Mason Taylor. The numbers, Mason. Lamb Jack for the Dirty Birdies. Good morning, Zach Freeman. Great to see my fabulous Floridian brother. How are you, buddy? Or actually, I take that back. Didn't you move out of Florida? Valerie! Valerie! Good morning, Val Pal. Jeffro says, have Amanda update me, please. I see you silly goose. All right, Barry. Jonathan Greenard for Minnesota on the sack attack. Trey Tucker on the red parallel for the Raiders. J.K. Dobbins. CMC, shout out to Drewser. Mr. Robert Spillane. Chris Jones. George Kittle. Jordan Addison for Minnesota. Rashad White. Adam Thielen. Altoona. Shout out to Gary V, his PC. Oh, you moved to Florida from West Virginia. That's right. So it was the other way around. So shout out to my fabulous Floridian. Thank you, Mr. Zach Freeman. Fabulous Floridian Freeman. Some alliteration this morning. Oh, that is beautiful, Valerie. Congratulations on passing those state boards. That is a beautiful thing. I know how nerve-wracking that can be. Colston Loveland. Kyle McCord. DJ Moore for the Bears. Good morning, Mr. Viles. Excellent to see our very nice Virginian. Brock Bowers on the Celebration. Dak Prescott on the red. The bus. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Good morning, Macho Danny Savage. Great to see you, Mr. Maloney. How is another one of our favorite mass holes? Hope you're having a wonderful morning, OG. I heart you right back, legend. Portland Sutton. Christian Gonzalez. That's right, Mr. Freeman. Kenneth Walker III, my PC. Some K9. Calvin Ridley. Harloftus. Golden Tate III. Kieran Matthew. Joe Mixon. And Parker Washington. And that finishes off round number 1. Gosh, I hope so, Miss Valerie. That would be incredible. Correct. You got it, baby. Shout out to the best CEO this side of the Pecos. Good morning, Daddy Twins. Welcome back, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. We are just right smack dab in the middle of a football mega box break. And I think we are going to skip through some base cards on this one, folks. I know we've all seen a lot of 2025 Score Football. Is there anybody that would be upset if we skip through some base cards? And then we are going to get into a 4 hobby box UFC break right after this. And I am chomping at the bit to do so, because I have a very strong hunch that we're going to find something super juicy. Mr. Bobby Ballgame, was that Floyd Mayweather auto in one of the collections I purchased? Yes. Yes. Nope, didn't pull that one, my man. I believe that is an in-person autograph. But that will be for sale tonight on eBay Live. Shameless plug. Mrs. Junkwax is we're going to put up a Topps 206 break tonight on eBay Live. And then we have a big break tomorrow night on eBay Live. So, my friends, I will always be transparent with you, even if it is to our detriment. We're going to kind of put our necks out there a little bit tomorrow night. So we're going to try to do a huge break over there. 4-box mixer. And there is a very, very possible chance that we end up losing our ass. But we're going to take our chance at some point. You got to do it. And we're going to put the faith in the community and eBay. And I think it's going to be just fine. But a lot of you know, that's right, Bobby Viles, tonight and tomorrow night. Yes, sir. Friday Night Lights and Saturday Night Fever, both on eBay Live only. So typically when we do auction style breaks, we typically just do 1 box, maybe even 2 if we're doing that Panini Prospects. This will be the very first time that we're doing 4 boxes. It's going to be 2 boxes of Leaf Vivid, one box of Collector's Shoebox Treasures. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Andy Friedman. And then a jumbo box of 2025 Topps Update. So looking at a lot of autographs in that one. I think 20 autographs. Yeah, 20 autographs. There will be one of ones in there because of that Leaf Vivid. I'm calling it right now, folks. We're going to have such a good night tomorrow night as well. So tonight will be the Topps 206 break. And of course, we're going to go through hundreds of singles. And then tomorrow night, we're going to do that bigger break and also hundreds of singles. All right, legends. Mrs. Stella says good morning. Mr. Hoekstra, Tony Gwynn and Griffey Jr. rookie cards worth sending out for grading. It depends on which ones. Absolutely, Jeff Hoekstra. So we are going to skip through some base, folks. Remember, you will get all these base cards, don't you worry. We have a Terry Bradshaw on the first ballot for the Steelers. Mr. Calvin Ridley for Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. Shout out to my terrific Tennesseans. We have a League Leaders, BTJ for the Jags. Some Bo Nix on the throwbacks for the Horsies. Cameron Kinchins on the pink parallel, League Leaders for the Rams. Celebracion, a strapping young lad, McConkey. Dexter Lawrence on the throwback for the Giants. Shout out to Miss Melody. We will find out, Tuna. We will find out, my brother. Little Peyton Wilson on the red parallel for the Steelers. See a little Caleb Williams on the paper in there. Drake May on your throwbacks, and we do have a Drake May autograph that we'll be auctioning off this weekend. And a whole bunch of other Drake Mays. Siobhan Ravel Jr. showing some mid-drift for dem boys on the red parallel. And some base cards finishing off round number 2. Round number 3. San Diego. That is correct, D. I see you there, homie. And hey, Macho Danny Savage, we miss you as well, brother. But I did say earlier in the show, and I mean it, I will always understand that life comes first, my man. I'm an adult. I get it. We're just very, very grateful to have you when we can, my friend. Yeah, Drake May's looking pretty damn good, right? Thank you, sweetheart. Say goodbye to the CEO, legends. She's going to go down there and work on the eBay Live stuff. My buddy, Mr. Trush, good morning, brother. Excellent to see you. MT. Good morning, Sean McGarrigle. And Bobby Ballgame says, Albert breaks going to be PYT or random? I think he meant to say, are the breaks going to be PYT or random? They will be PYT. PYT, Bobby Ballgame. So I believe, and keyword is believe, I believe that all of our breaks on eBay Live will probably be PYT. I don't know that we're going to do random on eBay. Ever. Mr. Dennis Legacy says, will you be auctioning off individual teams or will it be random? I enjoy when it's random. So like I said, my brother, we now in this capacity, when we're live on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube, we will always have random breaks. Absolutely. But over on eBay Live, I'm uncertain how they do that. Teddy says, Dalen, are you going to consider consignments? Yes, we already are, my brother. Absolutely. We just have to come up with a scalable way to do it. And Mr. Alex Wayne, good morning, my brother. Yes, it is. Kissy face right back at you, legend. Good morning, Master Wayne. That's right, DJP. Oh, yeah. His stuff is going for unbelievable amounts of money. All right, round 3. Skipping through some base. We have a little AA Ron Rodgers on your throwbacks for the Jets. Mr. James Cook on the Celebracion, going to Billy Casper and the Bills. BTJ for the Jags on the red parallel. Skipping through some base cards. Of course, you will get every single one of these base cards, don't you worry. Mr. Leonard Williams for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Steve Young on the first ballot Hall of Famer for the 40 Whiners. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Terry McLovin for the Commanders. Skipping through some base. Mr. Sam Darnold on the Celebracion with Jay Jetta co-starring. Although Sam is now a Seahawk and doing pretty damn well. Mr. Bosa on the sack attack for the 40 Whiners. Joey B for WKRP in Cincinnati. Nice one. Jared Whiting on the red parallel. Little Michael Penix in there. Some more Karloftis. Lad McConkey. Travis Hunter rookie. Corey Brooks. And what do we have here? Derrick Henry for the Dirty Birdie Ravens on a Stars relic. Not too shabby. And Ravens is Mr. Jared Whiting. Congratulations, Jared. That's going to you, my man. Tetoroya McMillan, my cousin, for the North Kakalaki Panthers. Just kidding. League leaders, Mr. Bo Nix for the Horsies. Nick Scourton on the red for North Kakalaki. It's got a kind of a... Oh, it looked like it had a boo-boo corner. Actually, that looks pretty good. I think it was just the way the light was coming off of it. Justin Sherbert, Tony Dorsett, Teddy Bruschi, and Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy finishing off round number 3. Tuna, I see you there, legend. Says, random is only good if people trade me my Giants. Of course, my man. Claro que sí. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy before round number 4. Let's go. Buena suerte. D. Mar nasty Niagara Falls, buddy. I'm totally kidding. Says, I am grabbing 2 spots in the MLB break holiday. Why, thank you, D. I hope I can find you something juicy, homie. I am indescribably excited to bust into our UFC right after we finish up this football. Gotta be honest, I've been waiting on that one for a minute. Mr. Dennis Legacy over here on Twitch says, a local high school kid could break Derrick Henry's high school yards record tonight. That is amazing, my man. Shout out to that young man. Sheesh. I'll have to check into that after the show. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Dennis Legacy. Alrighty, we have a Ty Felton. Shout out to our buddy Ty over here on the Twitch. Mr. Orangehead. Bam Bam Cam, my son's PC for the Giants. And by the way, folks, I watched a Cam Scatabo video last night. We've kind of been joking about him having CTE by the time he's 24. He might already have CTE. He's a weird fella. Devon A-Chain on the throwbacks for the Dolphins. Shout out to Miss Melody. Saquon Gnarls Barkley on the Celebration. Hui Malolu for the Colts. Rookie. Trent Dilfer. Little Chris Jones in there. Nick Scourton, Elijah Badger. Sack Attack, Dexter Lawrence for the Gigantes of football. Darryl Green on the first ballot for the Redskins / Commanders. Little color match for the Arizonans. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Justin Fields for the Jets. We have a Justin Fields RPA that we'll be auctioning off at some point as well. I want to talk to Sampson. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. Dylan Sampson. Chris Boswell on the league leaders for the Steelers. Bucky Irving on the throwback for the Bucks. Sack Attack, Mr. Anderson for the Texans. All-Stott with those giant pads. Benjamin Morrison, Jackson Dart, rookie for the Giants. Shout out to Miss Melody. I'm going to put him in the sleeve pile. We have a throwbacks Tua Tagovailoa for Melody's Dolphins. Trey Tucker on the red parallel for the Raiders. Shout out to Dutchie. And some base cards finishing off round number 4.
Another time.
And we are down to those fabled pack number 4s, y'all. D says, my good buddy, can you confirm I just grabbed 2 spots in MLB? I sure can.
Like to feel
Allow me just a moment here, legends.
love and to laugh.
Yep. Came through, my friend. Absolutely. You got it. Thank you, D. Thank you, Jared Whiting. I see some spots in there as well. Holden Guthrie. What's up, legend? Our favorite Hoppy Hans. Good to see you this morning, my good man. Hope you are well, Holden. Another Gigante fan in the family. So, Holden, my brother, we will be live on eBay Live tonight only. Just a heads up. And we do have a link for that eBay Live on our Twitch and TikTok profiles. Jason Hawkins says, is that a booklet? It is not. Triple J999, welcome back, my brother. Thank you as always for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Good to see you on this fantastic Friday, my man. This is our pack number 4, is the last round of our score football break, and then we're busting into 4 hobby boxes of UFC. All right, we go Isaiah Bond from right here in Austin, Texas for the Longhorns. Xavier Watts. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Celebracion. Saquon Gnarls Barkley on the throwbacks for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay. The legend, Mr. Terry Bradshaw on the red parallel first ballot. Rashad Bateman, Winslow, Mr. Tony Pollard, Bo Nix, Rashid Shaheed, DeAndre Hopkins, Jason Taylor, Nick Westbrook Ikine for the Dolphins, Stephon Diggs. We actually have a Stephon Diggs RPA, I think, as well for tonight. Mr. Sam Darnold for my Seattle Sea Chickens, Ariante Ursary, Caden Prather, Jackson Dart on that 1990 score throwback. Beautiful. Kirby Joseph on the league leaders. The Cannon Gannon for the Raiders. And that is numbered to 399. And Raiders is Mr. Jeff Hoekstra. How about some first break magic there for you, Jeff? Not too shabby, my brother. Just leaving that one up for you, pal. I love it. Bryce Young for North Kakalaki, who was looking pretty good the other day. Xavier McKinney, Isaiah Likely, Ramondre Stevenson, Josie Jewell. Back-to-back alliteration Jays, Josie Jewell and Josh Jacobs. Amari Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Tyler Pop, Drop, and Lockett. Joe Milton. CJ Stroud. Xavier Restrepo. Jordan James for the 40 Whiners. Shadur Sanders for the Browns on that 1990 throwback. Outstanding. Bucky Irving for the Bucks. Kyron Williams. And it's another one to $3.99 for the Rams. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Oh, I'm so sorry you have ads there, Tuna. So my brother, if you hit that subscription button, the ads go away. Just a heads up on that, my good man. And if you have Amazon Prime Gaming, you can actually have a free subscription every month. The only bummer about it is you have to manually subscribe every month. It doesn't roll over automatically. Rams is Mr. Jeff Hoekstra again. Jeff, you just got 2 numbered cards in a row, my man. Congratulations, little first break magic. Beautiful. Saquon Gnarls Barkley for the Eagles. Tony Dorsett. Balake Corum. Maker Bayfield. Tank Dell. Anthony Richardson. Mark Andrews for the Dirty Birdies. Darnell Moons over Miami. Jalen Dalen McMillan. My dear friends, if you replace 2 of those letters, that is literally my name. Love it. Brock Bowers. Kyle Manangai. Jade Barron from right here in Austin, Texas. Hook 'em. Saquon Gnarls Barkley for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. And that goes to our buddy, Mr. Ryan Bruns, the second relic of the break. How about a Travis Hunter for the Jags on that 1990 throwback? I love those so damn much. Joey B on the league leaders. Kenneth Grant on your red parallel rookie for the Dolphins. Shout out to Miss Melody. ETN Jr. for the Jags. Braden Fisk. Derrick Henry. Rashid Shaheed. DeAndre Hopkins. Jason Taylor. Kyler Murray. Malachi Corley. And Kyron Williams, last but not least, for Jeff Hoekstra's Rams. There you go, legends. The first juicy Junk Wax Vintage family break in the books. That's right, D. It is UFC time, homie. Allow me just a moment to sleeve these up for our buddy, Mr. Hoekstra. You know, they're both numbered to $3.99. It's not something that's going to help you to pay off your mortgage, but it's definitely awesome for your very first break there, my brother. Congratulations, Mr. Hoekstra. And I need some brand new 100-point top loaders. But congratulations to the Ravens. That is Jared Whiting on the Derrick Henry relic. Congratulations to Mr. Jeff Hoekstra. No, I'm so sorry. That goes to Ryan Bruns. Ryan Bruns has the Saquon relic, but both of these go to Mr. Jeff Hoekstra. The Cannon Gannon and Kyron Williams, both of them blue Schmeckel Stardust parallels numbered to $3.99. And a whole bunch of other cool parallels. Little housekeeping. All right, my dear friends, I think it is time. Corey Bader. You absolute legend. I cannot thank you enough for hitting Tuna with that free 1-month subscription. Hey, Tuna, thanks to our buddy, Mr. Corey Bader, you no longer have to see ads, my friend. I appreciate you so much, Corey. Thank you, legend. And this is why I say almost every single day that we do have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. Looking at you there, Corey Bader. Legend. All right, homies. Let me refresh that shop real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. And we are solid. All right, all right. I do have some Razzies sitting in my email box. So, legends, as always, I will apologize. We are live on 5 separate platforms almost every single morning. There's only one platform that cannot see the moose races, and that is TikTok. So, all you have to do is I will give you a tutorial. Matter of fact. So if you want to come over here and join us, if you're on TikTok first, if you go to my profile, there is a link tree. If you use that link tree, the very first button is our eBay Live. That is how you find us, okay? But for this morning, it is that icon right there. So that is Twitch. That is YouTube. So one of those, if you would like to make the switch, my friend, so you can see the moose races. Okay? And over on Twitch, if you go to our profile page, I'll show you that one too. Allow me just a moment here, folks. All right, all right. For some reason, it made me log back in. No sweat. So if you go to our profile page on Twitch, you see there's the link tree right there, smack dab in the middle. All you got to do is tap that little bad boy, and it brings you to that same exact page, and you can follow us on all those white icons right there in the top. You got Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. And then again, folks, shameless plug, that is the link right there to our eBay Live show. We will be there tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mr. Kevin O'Brien and you absolute legends over here on Twitch. How dare you be so absolutely amazing on this fantastic Friday morning? You absolute legends have started an absolutely legendary As always, my beautiful, beautiful human being friends, if we take this hype train to a hype train level 6, we get to give away another juicy JunkWaxVintage hitbox. Just like we did last night to our buddy, Mr. Kevin O'Brien. Threaten me with a good time, legends. We are at hype train level 1 at 63%. Thank you, Jared. I see you, Mr. Whiting. And by the way, legends, just to give you a heads up, the bot is working at the moment, so everything should be fine. So we should be able to have a weighted list, which we did not have last night. So again, thank you for bearing with me on that one, legends. I appreciate you. Alrighty. We are starting with the letter B in the UFC break. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. We're going to throw 30 seconds on that clock. Oh, that's not the right list. Silly. There we go. So in this race, we have Jake from State Farm. We have Melody, Yessie Hockey, Melly P, Mr. Wright, Johnny Walls, Yessie Hockey, Brad Green, and Jason Russell. 30 seconds on the clock, legends. Good luck. This is for the letter B. Jake from State Farm on the front side. Mr. Jason Russell on the backside. Johnny Walls and Melly P taking the whole shot. Brad Green coming out of the backfield, though, with the number 9 Moose. Here comes the crazy Clevelander, Mr. Yessie Hockey. But it is all Melody at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, with 15 seconds to go. But she is slowly but surely falling back to the middle of the pack. Oh, no. It is Melly in the number 1 spot. Jake from State Farm on the bubble with 7 seconds to go. And Yessie Hockey coming out of the backfield, turning on the NOS at the last second there. And it is all Yessie Hockey taking home the letter B. Congratulations, Jessie Hockey. Outstanding. Next is going to be the letter T. In this race, we have our Canadian cousin, Mr. Jason Russell, Ryan Bruns, Melly P, Johnny and his Salty Walls, Rachel D, Melly P, and Rachel D. This is for the letter T. Good luck. Rachel D on the front side, Jason Russell on the back side, Miss Melody taking the whole shot. But Rachel D zoom into the front. It is all Rachel. Rachel and Melly P on the bubble. But Melly P taking over the lead with 15 seconds to go. Nicely done, moderator extraordinaire. Somebody test that moose for performance-enhancing drugs. Melly P in the number 1 spot, Jason Russell in the number 2 spot, but Jason Russell takes the lead with 4 seconds to go. But Rachel coming out of the backfield, and it's going to be Rachel taking down the letter T. Congratulations, Miss Rachel. My fellow UFC fanatic. I freaking love it. Congratulations, Rachel. Next, we are moving on to the letters E and F. In this one, we have D, our Niagara Falls homie, Ryan Bruns, Rachel D, Jared Whiting, Johnny Walls, Brad Green, Kevin O'Brien. Good luck on the letters E and F. We have D on the front side. First Razzy. Thank you, D. Miss Rachel taking the whole shot. Mr. Jared Whiting zoom into the front with that number 5 Moose. Brad Green taking the lead with the number 7 Moose. But they are neck and neck, folks. Looks like Jared Whiting in the number 1 spot with 11 seconds to go. Jared in number 1 and 2. Brad Greeny on the bubble. 8 seconds. Shout out to Lane Frost. Rest in peace, sir. And Ryan Bruns. But Kevin O'Brien at the very last second. Congratulations to the Cobb. Mr. Kevin O'Brien takes down the letters E and F. Congratulations, Kevin. And I think we have one last Razzie here, my friends. It is for the letters G and H. There we go. All right, last Razzie, my friends. Mr. Saltzgiver says, "Hey, Dalen, I thought I bought into one of these, but I didn't hear my name." Mr. Saltzgiver, I am very happy to go back and check for you, my brother. Allow me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. So, Mr. Saltzgiver, you were in the letter B. You did purchase the letter B. 1 spot. And you were in that Razzie. So we got you covered, Mr. Saltzgiver. I appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Happy to answer questions like that, Jason. No sweat. All right, moving back on. Back to the letter T. No, I am so sorry. G and H. This is G and H. So Tomas Fredrickson, Rob Richardson, Johnny Walls, Kevin O'Brien, Rob Richardson, Meanie Brad Greeny, Rachel D, Ryan Bruns, and our buddy D from Niagara Falls. Best of luck. This is last Razzie for the letters G and H. And we have D on the front side, our Norwegian brother, Mr. Thomas Fredrickson on the back side. Brad Greeny taking the front with the number 4 Moose. John and his Salty Walls coming up quick, though. I can hear the footsteps coming. Thank you, Valerie. Meanie Brad Greeny in the lead with about a quarter moose length, but Rachel D coming up quick. All right. Might be a photo finish on this one. Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking the win. Congratulations, Mr. Rob Richardson, on the G&H. There you go, legends. All the Razzies in the books. So, Tuna, I think the hype train might have ended, my friend. I am so sorry, but I appreciate the gifted sub, my man. That is your 7th gifted sub in the family. Shout out to the Bears girl. Welcome to the family. Mr. Mikey C, good morning. Mr. Koba, how are you, my brother? All right, legends. Let me bring my TikTok back. D, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport, homie. I am so sorry that you did not win either of those Razzies. Gosh dang it. That is the game we play, unfortunately. But again, thank you so much for your participation, and I sincerely hope that next time you will win. So that is your break sheet there, ladies and gentlemen. I do have to lock in the letter R. I think that was Melody, maybe? Allow me just a moment, my friends. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Are you taking off this morning, my brother? If so, have a magnificent remainder of your day, Mikey. Much love to you, bro. Yes, Melody got the letter R. Sorry, folks, just keeping myself honest. All right, legends.
It's time!
I hope we all know what letters we have. Hey, thank you so much, D. I cannot thank you enough for being a good sport, homie. And you are absolutely in the MLB break, the holiday one. No Razzie in that one. You got a spot for sure. So thank you again, D. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my favorite Niagara Falls resident. All right, homies. So what we're going to do here, we're going to end with that beautiful Topps Midnight. We will probably rip into Finest second. We will start with 2025 Topps Chrome, and the penultimate box will be that 2025 Topps Knockout. That does not want to sit upwards. There you go. Very nice. Hey, good morning, Travis. Great to see you, Mr. Graham. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Hope you're having a fantastic Fri-YAY thus far. That is correct. 10 a.m. tomorrow, folks. That's right. Excellent free UFC card. So we might even be having a UFC watch party over there in the Discord. Good luck, everybody. Looking for possible 11 autographs in this break. 4 boxes total. Well over $1,000 worth of boxes. Empty box number 1. Have to make our own pack number 4s in that one. Mr. Jared, thank you for the gifted sub to Mr. Thiefide. Welcome to the family, Thiefide. Thank you, Tuna, for the suerte. Chef James Reinhardt, you big sweetie. Thank you for saying that, pal. Good to see the chef this morning. All right, here we go. Starting off with Yasmin Lucindo, Michael Morales, Jack Hermanson on the negative refractor, Amanda Hebas, numbered to 150 when she was fighting Thug Rose Namajunas, and that goes to Eric Smashburger. Colby Chaos Covington when he was fighting Gamebred Jorge Masvidal. Tail of the tape Dan Hooker, who I saw today is calling for a fight with Arman Sarukian. Good luck on that one, pal. Mr. Tim Elliott, who I've been watching since the WEC days many years ago. Rocky Pennington, former champ. Gabriel Bonfim, rookie. Movsar Evloev, who I believe is 19-0, undefeated. That dude is a legend. Mr. Kevin Holland. Victoria Dudakova. Hysun Park, rookie on the red and blue. That one goes to Mr. Rob Richardson. Nasruddin Imavov on the throwback. Jose Mariscal. Bruno Fajeda. The Black Beast, Mr. Derek Lewis. Steven Urseg, rookie. Natalia Cristina de Silva on the negative refractor. And that one, oh, my Lanta. How about Melissa Mullins? Rookie on card autograph. That is beautiful. Congratulations to Mr. Ryan Fanger. You win this morning, my good man. Hell yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Conor McGregor on the purple refractor. And that one goes to my buddy, Mr. Drew Reimer. Hell yeah. Tom Aspinall, your heavyweight champ on the tail of the tape. Vinicius Oliveira. And Jessica Andrade, little pit bull. Former champ. When she dropped Thug Rose Namajunas on her head. How rude. Sleeving up her autograph. Rookie autograph for my buddy, Mr. Ryan Fanger, our marvelous Minnesotan. Congratulations, Ryan. Jason Hawkins says she is really good. I agree. We'll put her right there. All right, round 2. Mr. J. Rod Hillis, if you were taking off, my man, please go out there and have a fantastic Fri-YAY. Hope to see you back here on eBay Live tonight. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Much love to you, my brother. And we have a Guzkov when he was fighting Ryan Spann. The Diamond, Dustin Poirier. Umar Nurmagomedov. The Spider, also known as the GOAT, Mr. Anderson Silva. Du Bronx, Charles Oliveira. The Venezuelan Vixen from Spokane, Washington, my homie, Ms. Juliana Pena. Still very surreal to see her on cards, gosh dang it. So neat. The Sandman, Corey Sandhagen. Jan Blachowicz, former champ. Bruno Silva is Bruno. Victor Henry, rookie. Alonzo Menefield. Roman Kapilov, rookie on the negative refractor. Davison Figueiredo, former bantamweight champ on your red and blue. Welcome to the Sugar Show. Little Sean O'Malley. Very nice. That one goes to Timbo on the TaylorMade. Andre Muniz and Aylin Dalen Perez, rookie, finishing off round number 2. Good morning, Todd O'Hara. Excellent to see the Todd Father this morning over here on the Twitch. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. I appreciate you doing so, Todd. Thank you, pal. Anything big planned for the day, my friend? And we start out with a Zhang Wei Li in round number 3. And that is the Cookie Monster, Carla Esparza. That was a wonderful fight. Nasruddin Imavov, Trey Waters, Sergey Pavlovich, The Sugar Show, Mr. Sean O'Malley on the purple refractor, going to Timbo T. Wood. Manon Fiorot, Des Français, Adrian Yanez, Kayla Harrison, legend in the making. Joanna Jacek, also known as Joanna Champion. It's not a Tuma. Piera Rodriguez, Molly McCann, the Meatball. Sean Woodson on your negative refractor. Javid Basharat on the red and blue. AKA the Prince, Amir Albazi. Joel Alvarez and the Bullet, my PC, Ms. Valentina Shevchenko, and also the namesake of my cat. Not kidding. I named my kitty, named her Tina, after Valentina Shevchenko. Todd O'Hara, you just left the local card shop with your buyback 8 boxes of cards to open. Nice, brother. Congratulations on that. You'll have to let us know if you find something juicy. That is a beautiful thing. I saw some dude was taking in 400 buybacks. 400 of them. Damn. That's a lot of buybacks. Good luck to that fella. Shout out to all the legends over here on TikTok this morning. Good morning, Elijah, Mr. Harrington, Daddy Twins, Mr. Graham, Ryan Bartley, Jason Hawkins, Mr. Yurchich, the Bear Ruiz, and Victor Lopez. Great to have you this morning, my friends. This is our final base pack magic out of box number 1 of 4. Jerry Prohaska, former light heavyweight champ. El Kakui, Tony Ferguson. MVP, Michael Venom Page on a negative refractor. And that one goes to Mr. Ryan Fanger. Guzkov, again, when he was fighting Ryan Spann. That is an aqua refractor rookie, numbered to 199. That one goes to Yessie Hockey. Haesung Park on the purple rookie. Conor McGregor on the TaylorMade. Izzy Adesanya, the style bender. Luana Santos rookie. Little Bo Nickel going to Yessie Hockey in the letter B. Danny Barlow rookie. Nate Landwehr. Daniel Zellhuber. Bam Bam Tuivasa, master of the shoey. Raul Rosas on the tail of the tape. That young man's got a bright career in front of him, as long as he stays healthy. I am looking forward to it, Travis. Thank you in advance, my brother. I would love to see it. Christian Duncan. Chito Vera. Yasmin Jasudavicius. Melissa Mullins. Chelsea Chandler on your negative refractor. That one goes to Drewser. Oh, hell yeah. Melody. Homie. Rinya Nakamura. Rookie auto. Hot rookie there, Miss Melody. You win this morning, homie. Damn. Couple of absolutely awesome rookie autos in that first box of 2025 Topps Chrome. Congratulations, Melody.
Oh, boy.
You and I both hold it. You and I both, brother. Woo! All right, finishing strong. We have a Prism Refractor Casey O'Neill. Manel Kopp. On the representing. That is the first one of those that we have actually found. Nice. I wonder if those are just a really rare insert. Because I have seen the other case hits, and I don't think that was in the list of case hits. But we haven't seen one of those, and we've ripped through an entire case of this product. That's very interesting. That goes to Ryan Fanger in the letter M. We'll have to do a little research on that one. El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez, and Islam Makhachev. Finishing that one off. Mr. Yurchich, it is Dalen. You're so close. Just replace the Y with an E. And Dane, as always, my man, when it comes to any kind of shipping questions, my dude, it's almost impossible for me to handle those while I'm live. But if you want to write a quick email to support@JunkWaxVintage.com, that will go straight to Mrs. JunkWax, and she handles all that international shipping, my friend. So she would be able to better answer that for you. But it is wonderful to see you this morning, Dane. Thank you, brother. All right, we're going to save these pack number 4s till the very, very end. Let's bust into some Topps Finest, shall we? Thank you, Daner. As always, my man. So this is the only box that is 2024. Everything else in this break is 2025. Empty box number 2. Thank you, Jeff Rotel, for the positivity. As always, you legend. Thank you, Mr. Whiting. All right, legends. We're going to do this one in all one round. And then Topps Knockout is coming next. Our very first box of 2025 Topps Knockout. Excited to see if we can't find something juicy. Wheelie, good morning. Welcome back, D. As always, my dear friends, thank you for being here with me this morning. As I have said before, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And as always, my dear friends, as I always say, I truly believe that it is almost impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the junkyard. So you're already winning today, my friends. That's right, Victor Lopez. The best cards are always in that pack number 4, right? You know it, brother. Tu sabes way. I hope so too, D. All right, we have Bruno Fajeda, rookie. Nikita Krylov, T-City, Brian Ortega. And Johnny Parsons, rookie on-card auto to get us started. And that is number 20th on print to 25. And that one goes to Yesy Hockey. Felicidades, Yesy. Rocking that amazing mullet, Mr. Johnny Parsons. 20 out of 25 on the finest rookie auto. Gorgeous. How about the GOAT, Habib Nurmagomedov? Good morning, Elijah. How you doing, pal? Armin Petrosian. And that is numbered to 35 on the die cut. Eric Smashburger. Congratulations, my brother. That's a nice one. 10th on print to 35. Damn. Gilbert Burns, the welterweight gatekeeper. The Cookie Monster, Carla Esparza. Themba Garimbo. El Kakui. Alexa Grasso. El Pantera. William Gomis. Jim Miller, UFC journeyman and legend on the finishers. Dricus Duplessis. Caitlin Serminara, numbered to 200 on the blue refractor, and that one goes to Keegan Schmitz. Miles Johns, Mateus Rebecki, The Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley. Damone Blackshear, Marab D. Wallish-Wheely, Fernando Padilla, Junior Tafa, Brandon Royval, former title challenger multiple times. El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez on the Chaos. Elijah, I am very well this morning, my man. Thank you for asking. I love the positivity, my brother. Glad you're having a Fri-YAY morning. Mr. Sergey Pavlovich on the X-Fractor. Marcus Rogerio de Lima. Yasmin Jasudavicius. Zhang Wei Li. Stipe Miocic. Brad Katona. Brad Katona. Shout out to the Knack. Josh Quinlan, rookie. Marvin Vittori. Colby Chaos Covington, numbered to 50. Congratulations, Drew Reimer. You got yourself another one there, pal. Woo-wee. Nice one. And that is numbered 29 out of 50 on the Chaos. We love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? I'll see myself out. How about the Korean zombie, Chan Sung-jung? Sergei Spivak, 43 out of 99 on the purple refractor. And that one goes to Timbo T. Wood. 50K Dan Ige. Sergei Pavlovich. Alex Pajeda. Carlos Ulberg. Bilal Muhammad, former champ. Piotr Jan. Shout out to Miss Rachel, who pulled a 1-of-1 black finite last night of that young man. The Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. Leon Rocky Edwards, former welterweight champ. Alexa Grasso on the finest intimidators. Junior Tafa to 150 on a purple X-Fractor, rookie. And that one goes to Yesy Hockey. Josh Emmett, who is now a sports card breaker. Irene Aldana. Ayman Zahabi, that is Faraz Zahabi's little brother, I think. And Yasmin Jaregui, finishing off our base packs finest. Couple of sleevers here, my friends. Congratulations, Mr. Yesy Hockey. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment, folks. As always, I treat your cards as if they were my own until it comes time to shipping, of course. Kyle Dana, good morning, legend. Hey, no worries, my man. It is wonderful to have you this morning, though, pal. We will be live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over there on eBay Live. Indescribably excited for that one. We have got so much juice to auction off tonight. Mr. Yurshich. Daner says, not a biggie, but my last name is Chich Like Luka Doncic, the rest is perfect. It's Croatian. Yeah, so am I saying Jurčić? Is Jurčić not the right way? Help me out there, Daner. I definitely want to pronounce your name correctly, my friend. I've been saying Jurčić. So if that is wrong, please let me know. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate that, Daner. Beautiful. All right, legends, we're going to take that pack number 4, put it off to the side. We're going to bust into Topps Knockout next. This is our very first box of 2025 Topps Knockout. We will end with that 2025 Topps Midnight and those beautiful fabled pack number 4s. Good luck. Love me some Knockout. What I don't love is that they put less cards in the box than last year. They made it more expensive, and they lowered the card count. Ooh. Four packs o' love. Empty box there, my legends. Pack number 4 to the side. Let's do it. Kobe Luna. Buenos dias, hermanitos. El Guapitos. Drew, nice to see you this morning, my man. Ben Harrington, Elijah, Ryan Bartley, Mr. Jurčić, Jason Hawkins, Senor Ruiz, and Victor Lopez. Very grateful to have you all over here on TikTok this morning, legends. That's right, Kobe Luna. That's right. Seems like that's a worldwide trend, not just cards, right? All right, here we go. And how cool are these? Nice. Shamil Gaziev getting us started. Raul Rosas. Bogdan Guskov, rookie. Carlos Prates, rookie. Dude is a stud. Nate Landwehr, number to 190. That's number to 188. Excuse me, 188. And fun fact, my dear friends, that is actually what Conor McGregor named his very first yacht. He calls it the 188. And the reason why he calls it the 188 is before he got called up to the UFC, he was actually about ready to quit fighting. And he was going to be a plumber. And when he was on state assistance in Ireland, he got $188 a week. So that is why he named his yacht the 188. Fun fact. And how about Marcin Tybura? That goes to Mr. Ryan Fenger in the letter M, numbered to 50 on the Fearless Fighters. That is an on-card autograph. Nicely done, Ryan Fenger. 35 out of 50. How about Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko? That one is numbered 18 out of 50. We're going to have to do a coin flip on that one. Jose Mariscal on the Inception, going to Jesse Hockey. Habib Nurmagomedov. And that photo looks heavily photoshopped, but that is a very, very cool card of the Eagle. Neat. Steven Ursag, rookie. Kayla Harrison. Narulo Aliev, rookie. Sepia Waldo Cortez. Excellent. Elia Topuria. And that one goes to the letter I. That is my cousin, Mr. Brandon Daigle, numbered to 299. Congratulations, Brandonio. Caitlin Vieira on the Ferocity. Kevin Holland on the Inception. Carl Williams. Nazim Sadikov, rookie. Tracy Cortez, it's a lady. And I think she just took a tough loss, too. Alex Pajeda, numbered to 188. Going to Eric Smashburger. Congratulations, Eric. Beautiful. Gregory Rodriguez, a little G-Rod. And that is numbered to 199 of the patch autograph. And that goes to Mr. Rob Richardson in the G&H spot. Congratulations, family pharmacist. And we have a relic coming after it, too. Alexander Pantoja, the current flyweight champ. And that is back-to-back for Eric Smashburger. Congratulations, Eric. Nice one. The blessed one, Mr. Max Holloway, when he knocked out the human highlight reel, Justin Gaethje. And Colby Chaos Covington on the Inception, finishing off the base packs of Knockout. Thank you so much, Victor Lopez. I appreciate that, my brother. You know it, Jason Hawkins. I'll buy that for $1. Brandonio, my Hooked Rips brother. Welcome back, buddy. My San Antonio hermano. So, we have the letter A, which is Eric Smashburger. So we will handle that. Give me just a moment to sleeve all these up, and we got to get into some pack number 4s here, legends. Brian Smith has got to go grocery shopping soon. Pray for me. You got it, brother. Our pleasure. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment here, legends. I need to grab some 100-point top loaders. Congratulations to Brandon. Congratulations to Ryan on that nice autograph. Always happy to find a numbered Elia Topuria. So my son actually went to Spain a few months back, and he said that Elia Topuria is an unbelievably huge star in Spain. People talk about him often, especially when they're from the United States. Like, that was a very common topic that people would bring up. Oh, are you into the UFC? Elia Topuria. But hey, dude's a killer, so good for them. They got a real one with that fella. All right, legends, this is the final box before we get into those fabled pack number 4s. Good luck. Most of you, and especially my OGs, know that I love me some Topps Midnight. Mr. Dennis Pudwill says, grocery shopping takes out a small payday loan with the prices today. Yeah, I feel you on that one, my man. So fun fact, I actually went to the grocery store just a couple of weeks ago. It was the first time that I had done so in quite a while. Typically, Mrs. Junkwax orders our groceries. I went to the grocery store, and I was there for about 30 minutes. I went in and got just the essentials, right? I was on the phone with Mrs. Junkwax, and I said, hey, babe, I think I have like 60 to 70 bucks of stuff worth in the cart here. We're okay with that, right? She's like, oh, yeah, honey, no problem. I go to the cash register, 148 bucks. Damn! It was kind of crazy. Literally doubled what I thought it was. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. All right, legends, we have one pack here. And we start out with old Bo Nickel. Shout out to Yessie Hockey in the letter B. Drew Reimer, my brother from another mother. We just found your PC on a patch autograph there, my man, Diego freaking Lopez.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
You win this morning, Drew Reimer. Hell yeah, brother. The ruthless one, Robbie Lawler. Oh, my Lanta. That is back-to-back Drew Reimer's PCs, but that one goes to Melody. Holy crapola. Back-to-back bangerangs, my dear friends. UFC Hall of Famer and all-time badass Robbie Lawler. On-card autograph, peanut butter and jealous Miss Melody. Uncle Smitty. Yay? Yes, I did, my brother. I am so sorry I missed you this morning, my man. We have a Dalen Turner autograph numbered to 25, and that one goes to Yessie Hockey. Beautiful. And Jalen Turner is no slouch. On the Nightfall, Alexander Pantoja. And that is another one for Eric Smashburger in the letter A. D, you went to Costco today. $300 later, 10 to 15 things, right? I know how that goes, homie. I appreciate the empathy. Good morning, Corey James. How are you, my man? Congratulations again, Eric Smashburger. Ketlin Vieira, numbered to 99 on the red mini diamonds. That goes to Keegan Schmitz. And Valentina Shevchenko, finishing that one off, numbered to 125. And that is numbered 3rd on print. Nope, 93rd on print. Tough to see that one, but beautiful. My kitten's namesake. Malik, Mr. Solomon, welcome back, my man. Hope you are well. Long time no see, my dude. Jake from State Farm, if you were taken off this morning, my friend, I will probably not be too long behind you, but we will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time over there on eBay. We still have some packs to go through here, my friends. Got to bust into those pack number 4s, but I do want to protect these up real quick, so thank you for bearing with me. That's very true, Brian Smith. Yes, you can make artificial napalm with gasoline and styrofoam. Yes, sir. Shout out to Fight Club. I am very well, Malik. How are you, my man? Congratulations again, Drew Reimer. I know he is going to drop his sandwich when he sees that one. He is a huge Diego Lopez collector. I am so stoked we could find that one together. Hell yeah. And I am going to need to go grab some big old top loaders here in just a moment. Also. Oh, Uncle Smitty. Dia difícil, eh? Yikes. I'm sorry to hear that, hermano. But if there's anybody that can handle all that, my brother, it is you. Billy Badass. All right. Fabled pack number 4s, my friends. Cheers. Broast. Pinkies up, because we fancy. Sorry, folks, had to handle a little housekeeping. All right, let's start back to 2025 Topps Chrome. I love you so much, Jeffro. He's an oil man. Uncle Smitty, you will be at the Cowgirls-Eagles game on Saturday. Peanut butter y celoso, senor. Very nice. All right, starting out with Hun Seung Park. Lerone Murphy, who's a stud as well. Keep an eye on that young man. Barab Wheelie, your current bantamweight champ on the negative refractor. Ludovic Klein, /99. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And that goes to Drew Reimer. Natalia Cristina de Silva, looking all kinds of fired up on the red and blue. Conor McGregor.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Numbered to 99 on the tailor-made. Congratulations again, Drew Reimer. Damn. Habib Nurmagomedov back-to-back with Conor McGregor. Very nice. Dricus Duplessis. King Bobby Green. Carlos Ulberg. Asu Almabayev on the rookie negative refractor. Michael Morales, who is also an absolute stud, numbered to 250 on the Schmeckel. That's right, Brian. Brian. Congratulations to Mr. Ryan Fenger in the letter M. Paulo Costa and his secret juice when he was fighting Marvin Vittori. Marab D. Wallace-Wheelie on the throwback. Ikram Alaskarov and Tatsuro Taira. Second year Tatsuro. Very nice. That finishes off our 2025 Topps Chrome. Little housekeeping. $77 out of 99 on the Ludovic. Mr. Klein. All right, last pack magic on our 2024 Topps Finest hobby. That is correct, Jason Hawkins. You talking about Michael Morales, 19-0. The breakable Tatiana Suarez, ouch kabibbles. Mahmoud Muradov, Triple C Henry Cejudo. Yessie Hockey, the human highlight reel Justin Gaethje, on-card autograph on the throwback Finest Intimidators. Congratulations again, Yessie Hockey. He has had a wonderful break this morning. Very nice looking autograph as well. Benil Dariush, UFC journeyman. Is Bruno Fajeda on the rookie X-Fractor. Diego Lopez, shout out to Drewser. Jamal Hill, Valentina Shevchenko, and Ian Machado Gary, finishing off 2025 Topps Finest. Whew! What a break, my dear friends. I know Holden Guthrie. I know it, brother. I appreciate that so much, my man. Thank you. I told you this break was going to be incredible, my dear friends, and it surely has been. We have been on a roll here, folks, and I blame everything on you. Would not be able to do this without each and every one of you, my dear friends. So you are responsible for all the juice that we've been pulling lately.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic. I would say good luck, but I don't know that you need it. Brian Smith, are you taking off this morning, my man? If so, have a magnificent day. Hope to see you over on eBay, buddy. We would love to. But if not, we will see you next week. Ian Machado Gary, Adolfo Bellato, Shavkat Rachmanov, The Sugar Show, Mr. Sean O'Malley, Gabrielle Bonfim, number 299, rookie. And that one goes to Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Peanut butter and jealous.
Oh my God!
The absolute legend, Bas Rutten. On-card autograph numbered to 299. That is sick. Congratulations, Mr. Yessie Hockey. Hell yeah. Always happy to find some Bas. One of my favorite fighters. Umar Nurmagomedov to 99 on the Fight DNA. And Vitor Petrino, last but not least, on the Inception. There you go, legends. What a break, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me just a moment for a little spot of housekeeping. And I do need to go grab some big old top loaders, too. Whew. If you all would allow me just a moment, I need to go grab some of those big old top loaders. That's right, Kevin O'Brien. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Sheesh. Allow me just a moment, my friends. I will be right back. Thank you, Mr. Graham. Wonderful to see you this morning, Travie Trav and the Travie Bunch. I'll be right back, legends. All right. For those of you that might be new here, we do make our own supplies here at JWV. Feel free to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. Snag some for yourself. That's right, Hans. Yes, he did, Holden. Bas Rutten went to that Ken Griffey Jr. School of Autograph signing, it seems. I appreciate you giving me just a moment here, legends. Gosh dang it. I need 100 points as well. Shoot! I'll be right back, legends. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, those autographs from Midnight are going to go in 100 point for future reference. Ooh. Almost had my finger with that new knife. That's right, Jeff Rotel. You know it, Melody. That is a wonderful visual. Shout out to my kids. Numbered to 25 on the Jalen Turner. These could probably go in 75ers, but we're going to go 100 because they just feel a little more comfy. Never want to squish anything. 130 point on the Diego Lopez patch auto. 100 point on the Alexander Pantoja. Thank you all for bearing with me for just a moment. Mr. DJP, Dennis, over here on the TikTok, says those top loaders are great. I need to order some more. I appreciate you saying that, Dennis. Thank you, pal. There is plenty up there in the shop if you would like. Although we are running a little tight on 55ers. But every other size we have plenty of. We will have more 55ers in probably about a month. Tomas Fredrickson, yes. We have found a lot of cool cards in this one, my man. We're about to do a recap. I'm just top loading up the juice. All right. And I think we are solid. Oh, just kidding. Almost. We're almost there, gosh dang it. There's so many top loaders. That is a good sign. That's a good sign when we have to top load a lot of cards after a break, right? Okie dokie. Whew. Whole bunch of juice in this one, my friends. Congratulations to all of you that got something juicy. If by some act of the universe you did not, I appreciate you being a good sport, gosh dang it. We have a little Bo Nickel on the midnight. Umar Nurmagomedov to 99. Junior Tafa, rookie, on the purple X-Fractor to 150. Caitlin Serminara, used to be Caitlin Shikagan, on the blue refractor, numbered to 200. Gabrielle Bonfim, numbered to 299, rookie. Ilya Topuria, numbered to 299. Nate Landwehr, numbered to 199, rookie. Alex Pajeda, third on print to 199. Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko, numbered to 50. Johnny Parsons, on-card rookie autograph to 25, going to Yessi Hockey. Guzkov on the Aqua, rookie to 199. Armin Petrosian, numbered to 35 on the die cut, going to Eric Smashburger. Gorgeous. Melissa Mullins. That one goes to Mr. Ryan Fenger in the letter M. Rinya Nakamura, going to Miss Melody. On-card rookie autograph, and that kid looks like a world beater. So I would definitely hang on to that one. Mr. Tomas Fredrickson, welcome back to our Norwegian brother. Colby Chaos Covington, numbered to 50, going to Drew Reimer in the letter C. Sergei Spivak to 99 on the purple X-Fractor. Gregory Rodriguez, patch auto. That is to 199, and that one goes to Rob Richardson and the Family Pharmacist. Shout out to Mallory Latoya. We have a Waldo Cortez, rookie on the Sepia. Michael Morales on the Schmeckel to 250. Conor McGregor to 99 on the tailor-made green refractor. Ludovic Klein on the green refractor, 77 out of 99. Bas Rutten. One more time, Yessi Hockey. I am unbelievably jealous, my man. That is so damn cool. Congratulations, Yessi. Stoked we could find that one together, my friend. Marcin Tybura, going to Ryan Fenger in the letter M. Autograph, numbered to 50. Alexander Pantoja, your current flyweight champ. We got to fix some TikTok. There we go. That one goes to Eric Smashburger on the relic. Jumbo relic. Diego Lopez, relic autograph, going to our buddy Drew Reimer. That is his PC. I am so stoked I could find that for him. Valentina Shevchenko, numbered to 125. Ketlin Vieira, numbered to 99 on the red mini diamonds. Nightfall. Midnight Nightfall Alexander Pantoja. That is another one for Eric Smashburger. Gorgeous. Jalen Dalen Turner to 25 on the X-Fractor Midnight Auto. That one goes to Jesse Hockey. Justin Gaethje, also going to Yessi Hockey. And last but not least, going to Miss Melody, the ruthless one, Robbie Lawler. And that is such a cool card. Good looking autograph, too. Congratulations, Miss Melody. Jeff Rotel, hey, we will see you tonight on the eBay, my brother. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning, my good man. Much love to you, Jeff Rowe. All right, homies. Damn right, Travis. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Like I said, we have been on absolute fire lately. Folks, we found 5 one-of-ones last night. That was incredible. Especially the Superfractor Tatis at a Topps Update. Congratulations on that one. Tuna. Woo! And then Rachel found a 1-of-1 black finite out of a box of 2022 Select last night as well. That Piotr Jan was pretty damn cool. Shout out to Rachel. All right, my dear friends, my family, I am going to refresh that shop real quick, make sure we're not missing anything, but we have been here for 2.5 hours of quality family time. Mr. Moriarty, good morning. Great to see you, Brandon. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. I see the grading on that Nick Kurtz Pandora. Beautiful. All right, my dear friends, it does look like we are current up there in the shop. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Jared Whiting. Thank you, Brandon Moriarty. I appreciate you snagging some spots in that Topps Holiday. But it does look like we're probably going to be breaking that Topps Holiday on Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Because after this show, after we sign off here in just a couple of minutes, the next time that you will see me live is on eBay Live tonight. And when we go live on eBay Live, it is only eBay. So you will not find me here on TikTok or Twitch or Facebook or Kick or YouTube. Only eBay Live tonight, my friends. And one more time, I know I sound like a broken record. I apologize in advance. There is a link on my TikTok profile and the Twitch profile. All you have to do is find the word Linktree. If you tap that Linktree, the very first button will take you right to our eBay store. Okay? And we have an absolute blast over there on eBay Live, my friends. Come watch. You will see. So last Saturday, folks, we had the most viewers of any live show that was on eBay Live. And that's not even counting just cards. That's people that are selling retail, coins, comic books, you name it. So I am unbelievably humbled and honored to have the privilege to be able to go live over there. And we are already building a community there as well. We've had people, we just had our 5th eBay Live show. Tonight will be the 6th. And we've already got people that have come to almost every single show. And they're not even part of this community. They're only over there on eBay. Pretty damn cool to see. So thank you for those of you who have followed us over there. And thank you to those of you that will follow us over there for the first time tonight. Mr. Robert Sipe, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Good to see you, OG. And we just killed off that spicy water. Perfect timing. Kareem. All right, homies. You know what time it is. It is time for that delicious little outro jingle. Let's take this down a peg. As always, my dear, dear friends, thank you for hanging out with me on this absolutely fantastic Friday morning. I have said it before and I will say it again. I think it's absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here with yours truly. Today is no different. It is black cherry tuna, correct. I said Kareem, as in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the hook shot, the sky hook. My TikTokers, Mr. Salty Dogs, Wheelie, Showstoppa Choppa, It Ain't Easy Being This, Brandon Creasy, Robert Sipe, Ben Harrington, Travis Graham, Oscar Ruiz. Thank you for being here this morning, my friends. Malik Solomon, Mr. Yurchich, Macho Danny Savage, Lukewarm, Sarge, and Mr. Jeff Hoekstra. Thank you for the beautiful TikTok gifts this morning, my friends. Cannot thank you enough for those, helping to keep this thing on the rails. Uncle Smitty. Claro que sí, señor. Solamente on la YouTube or Twitch. So as soon as we're done with this show, Uncle Smitty, the replay would post immediately. So you can head over to YouTube and type in JunkWaxVintage Dalen, and you should be able to find it. The other thing you can do, Uncle Smitty, is you can type in JunkWaxVintage and then today's date, 11/21/2025. And because we do not have a PM show, the only show that should pop up for you would be the morning show. Sound good? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. We will see you all tonight on eBay Live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know it, Todd Father. Thank you for hanging in here, Mr. O'Hara. Love you, T.O. Smitty. Orale, Simon. Enjoy that outro jingle, my dear friends. Much love and respect. And of course, until I see you again tonight, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you and practice that attitude of gratitude. And we'll see you in just a few hours. Smoochies. I'm such a dork. I love you all so much. We'll see you tonight. Enjoy that outro jingle.
The morning's right. The hits were fine. We shared some laughs and crossed that line. Mrs. Junk Wax sorted like a pro, and Dalen kept the good times in flow. Camaraderie and good old cheer, that Fri-YAY feelings while we're here. Legends hanging out all day long at JWV. You can't go wrong. The moose race ended neck and neck. Another show that kept us in check. Dalen cracked jokes, the chat replied. We're all just smiling on this ride. If you missed a rip, don't you fret. JunkWaxVintage.com's open yet. And tonight at 8, we'll spark it bright. For more good laughs and hits tonight. So raise that spicy water high for every legend passing by. From Mrs. J and Dalen too, we're thankful every show for you. Skip it. Yeah, the Friday mornings come and gone, but a hobby heart keeps rolling on. And
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
oh my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh my God! I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. Another absolutely fantastic Fri-YAY morning here in the books. And you already know this entire 2 hours and 38 minutes of quality family time absolutely deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Emotional damage.
Get that card out of my face!
Thank you very, very much.
Dumbass.
There you go. Master Wayne, you know it, my brother. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that, good buddy. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. Please go out there and make it a fantastic Fri-YAY. I am confident you will. And we'll see you back here tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, but only on eBay Live. So hope to see you then. Marcello, oh, my man, I'm sorry you missed it. Marcello, but we will not be live here tonight, my man. We're only live on eBay Live tonight, my brother. I'm very happy to see you. I'm glad you caught it this morning, brother. So tonight, eBay Live, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And one more time, legends, there is a link on my TikTok profile, on the link tree, and on Twitch as well. Jason Russell, our Canadian cousin. Good to see you this morning, my man. I'm so sorry you missed it. Hi and bye. Hope to see you tonight, my brother. Whether you choose to participate or not, I completely understand, Jason Russell. I know the shipping's a little confusing on the international, But I appreciate you bearing with us on that one, my man. You have my word. We will get that figured out at some point. We are depending on eBay a little bit on that one as well. So thank you for bearing with us on that one, pal. We will see you later, Jason Russell. Good to see you this morning, you handsome son of a gun. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, legend. Oh, Marcello, you are Tilter over there, brother. I had no idea. Well, I appreciate you letting me know there, pal. We will see you over there tonight, Mr. Tilter. Much love and respect, my friends. Thank you again for another awesome family morning, and we'll see you tonight.